Okay, hey everybody, I fucked up the audio on this because games are always too loud and they cover up my voice. So I have to do a voice overdub of this video, so that's what I'm doing. Um, yep, so this is white. As you can see, it's pretty, no it's not. It does use a lot of PC specs. You're gonna need a pretty good PC to actually run this thing. Minimum of 2 gigabytes of RAM, maximum of 8 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, kind of heavy on that. You can see the full system requirements down below. As you can see, you have varying color palettes you can pick, and this game is an FPS, and what you do in it is you pick a color palette, and you have about 5 different weapons. Yeah, 5 different weapons, and you start off on a blank canvas, and you shoot your, I don't know, thingies of different colors to make, well, art. That's basically what you do. They don't fight you, they don't destroy you. The only way you can die is later in the video, and I'll even reenact the scream I made when I fell in the actual original audio. But as you can see, you pick different colors, you've got a whole different things. The only thing you should know is that you cannot swap colors out when you start, so whatever color palette you pick at the beginning is the one you are stuck with for the rest of eternity. So that's pretty much that. I don't know what I'm still talking about at this point. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally, I hit go. Fuck yeah. Alright. So, as you can see, the game looks okay for what it is. It's free program, by the way. I'll have the download link in the description. As you can see on the right on the wall, that's not stuff I made. That's stuff the developers made with this program. Now, you may be thinking, why would you use this when you can use GIMP, which is also free, why you can use Photoshop? And the answer to that is because, well, fuck, it's fun. It's entertaining. It's a time waster. It's nice. Also, with art programs, you have to learn tools. Oh, wee! Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. I had to reenact my scream for you. I'm sorry. So, here we are again, and that's the only time I fall, I promise. So, that's the only way you can actually die, and you just click to reset back in the page. As you see, I have all these colors, and this is the magnet gun, which is essentially the gravity gun. And you can go ahead and drag whatever color you want around, so you can pick a color that you want. Yes, colors do combine with each other to some extent when you combine them on the page itself. And you can, if you don't want that color, you can throw them off like a bitch, and they make beautiful screams that I'm not going to reenact for you. So you have that going for you. And let's see here. I really don't know what I'm still talking about. Okay, so now I'm explaining guns. Okay, so you have 5 different guns. Each of them do a different thingy in terms of how they kill the enemy, or rather these little cute heart things. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Pipsqueaks, because they squeak a lot. I don't know. But you have that, which is gravity gun. This, which basically creates a mine, and they all swarm to it like dumbasses. They'll touch it, they run away, and then they explode. Ta-da! And it creates those kind of splashes of color. And you can hit escape at any time to see your whole canvas. And what you can do, the export creation button over there, that's what basically saves this as a PNG image, or JPEG, or something like that, I don't know. And then we go ahead, and we're going on to this thingy. So, yeah, that thingy makes streams of color. As it rolls a ball, basically, and it makes a stream. So you can use that to make lines. You can use... Oh, you can also combine the tools, but I think that's later in the video. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so you can go ahead and pick a color, drag it, and I kind of dick around, I think, in this part, so, yeah, really, I don't know what I talked about all this time. I really don't, because I could explain this in about 2 seconds, but apparently I talked that long. Oh, this is the shotgun, essentially, and you go ahead and do that. It makes small little splashes. The size of the pipsqueaks, as I like to call them, doesn't really matter. They all pretty much have the same amount of health, and they pretty much all make the same amount of streams. Yeah, okay, the bigger ones probably make slightly bigger color patches, but that's not really too interesting. And as you can see, it can combine the weapons, so I hit him with that thing, and that makes little dots appear. And then I drag the magnet, so I drag him around, and then he'll randomly explode right about now. And there you go. So as you can see, I can make that nice little arcing line there with all those little dots, like Picasso, because I'm just the great artist ever. And you can combine the weapons like that. Not really. That's really the only one you can really combine. But yeah. So I spend the next, I don't know, fucking few minutes talking about random shit. I don't know. I really don't know what I was talking about. I really don't know, because I don't know what I was explaining. Oh, things to mention. This was made by a bunch of French students at some French university in France, obviously. And they made it in about 4 months. It's freeware. I'll have the download link in the description. I'm repeating myself, but I really don't know what else I said in this video. So at this point, I'm probably just being a pretentious asshole, saying how I'm so fantastic. Yeah, as you can see, the colors do mix and match when you spread them around like herpes. And yeah, the game pretty much plays like this. You can always go back to the main menu, and every time you pick a new palette, it starts with a new blank canvas. You can't import images. You can't, in case I said that wrong, you cannot import images to paint over or anything like that. It would be cool if you could. The music in the game is practically annoying as fuck. I think when you hit escape in the canvas thing, you can turn it off if you just keep clicking on that, or at least lower it. Even though I practically oh yeah, this is about 30 minutes later. I made that beautiful artwork right there. And like I say, you know, compared to fucking GIMP, like, yeah, okay, I could probably do that in GIMP. But number one, it would look very different in GIMP. GIMP is much more computerized. This looks like more actual paint. So it's like a natural computer program in that it makes normal looking paint, really. So you can go ahead and do that, and you hit export creation, and it exports it to your My Pictures folder, which I show you by the end of this video. Why do I talk so much? God. Alright, here we go, finally. So we go ahead and... What am I doing? Just exit the game, you prick. Damn. No, nobody cares about color palettes. We already explained this. I know we already explained this early in the video. Fucking goddamn. Yeah, now I check if Fraps is recording my monitor because I'm a douchebag. And apparently Fraps didn't record the images I made, so I'm going to shove them up right about now. So that's what I first made when I first started, when I first made this, first used the program, I made that, and then that's what I made afterwards. So that's white for you. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll have the download link in the description. That's the third time I fucking said it. Have a pleasant fucking day. I just grabbed myself.